everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's pick a card reading, we have a message that is meant to reach you right now, a message from spirit, from the universe that you're meant to hear and receive when this reading shows up for you. So we have 3 piles to choose from as always. We have pile number 1 with the key card as well as the bird charm. We have pile number 2 with the lay and the dragonfly charm. And we also have pile number 3 with the gift card and the heart lock charm. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box. And I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about the message that is meant to reach you right now. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the key card as well as the bird charm. Okay, so let me just pick this up. This is your pile for today, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started right away and let's see what is the message that is meant to reach you right now, pile number 1. What important message does Spirit have for you in this time? Spirit guides and angels, can you please give us the message for pile number 1? What message is meant to reach pile number 1 in this time right now? Okay, I was feeling that one like it was wanting to come out for you, and it did. So that is your card. Let's get a few more. Pile number 1, Spirit, what message is meant to reach this pile right now? What message do you have to deliver to pile number 1 and those who felt drawn to pile number 1? All right, so I'm going to start with these 3 cards for you, and let's see what is the message for you, pile 1. Okay, let's start here. So we have the duck bird coming through. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Wow. Okay, I love this message. It's very peaceful. I feel for you, pile number 1. There's almost this message coming through as like reassurance from Spirit. I feel like Spirit wants you to find peace and comfort in this moment because you're supported in whatever you're doing. So I do feel like, first of all, you're getting a message that you are okay. You are being supported by the universe, by Spirit in whatever you're doing. And maybe if you have been feeling a bit anxious these past few days, perhaps this might be a sign for you that you should just kind of like be at peace, be at comfort. I feel like this might be like a sign for you that everything is okay and everything will be okay for you. So try to find some peace and comfort in this time. Okay, let's see the other cards. We have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Oh, so something is happening for you, pile number 1. Spirit wants you to know that something is happening and try to find peace and comfort in this moment because something is happening for you. Okay, something is definitely happening. Let's see the last card. We have the total lunar eclipse, the blood moon rising. A total lunar eclipse, a potent time for deep healing and release. Use this transformative energy of the eclipse to shed what no longer serves you. Wow, so this is a very deep message coming through for pile number 1. But there's a lot of things happening for you. Okay, I feel like this is a very important message that is finding you, pile number 1. So let me just get into it because I have a lot to say here, I feel. Well, first of all, I want to start here, I feel, with this card. I feel like in this time when this reading is finding you, you might be at a point where you should really release. It feels like this is a time to shed and let go of whatever you feel like doesn't resonate with you anymore. If there is a certain energy, certain people in your life, certain things, I feel this is really a time to just let go of whatever might be making you feel, I just heard the word miserable. So maybe for some of you, it could be to that extent even, that something is really not making you feel your best. And I feel this is a time where you should be letting go and using this energy that's around you to transform your life. Because as we see with the new earth energy, and we see with this card, with the lunar eclipse, I feel this is a very transformative time for you, where you have the opportunity to let go of what no longer serves you and make space for something better and something good to come into your life. Now this might be maybe also what's making you feel a bit anxious, perhaps because, you know, when we let go of something, we're kind of trusting the universe that it's going to bring us something better. And perhaps this is why you kind of need also this message of comfort and support. So I feel like this is showing up for you to let you know that you're safe to release whatever you feel like it might be holding you back. It could be also a mindset that you're ready to shed and let go of. Whatever, you know, resonates for you, whatever you feel like it's time to release, to shed, let go of it and heal yourself, right? This is going to bring that deep healing for you, because as long as you keep this thing in your life, I feel like you won't be able to find peace. You know, that's why that message is coming through. So we have transformative energy of the eclipse. Yeah, use the transformative energy of the eclipse to shed what no longer serves you. So that's really clear. I feel like this is a time where you should shed and let go of whatever doesn't serve you anymore in order to welcome new things in your life with the new earth energy. And also we have it's happening, keep holding the vision. So that higher vision that you have for yourself, it's happening in this moment as we're speaking, when this reading is finding you. That is why it's finding you in this time. I feel like you might feel like a lot of things are shifting around you right now, pile number one. A lot of things are changing. Maybe there's spontaneous events or situations that are occurring that you didn't really intend for them to happen, but they're happening in the best way possible. Or you're kind of starting to feel like, you know, some new things are trying to enter your life, good things are trying to come in for you. So you're kind of letting go of what no longer serves anymore. And I feel like, you know, since it's a transformative time for you, that's very clear to me. This is why you need that message to find comfort and balance in simple ways in this time, and just be present in the moment, because I feel like this is going to help you keep grounded. Okay, you have support all around you. So Spirit is supporting you in what you're doing right now. Spirit is supporting this change, this transformation that's happening for you, these new things that are coming in your life. It's all sent by peace, by love from Spirit and the universe. So I feel like whatever kind of transformation you're undergoing right now, pile number one, it's for the better and it's for your own good. This is very major energy for you. So let me get your tarot cards out so that we can find more details about your message here. Spirit, what do you want to say to pile number one? Wow, 9 of Wands. So something is definitely happening. Something is definitely about to happen. There is this energy of you're on the verge of something coming through or occurring in your life. Now, I feel with the 9 of Wands, it has been a very long journey for a lot of you, especially you did have deep healing here. So I do feel like you maybe you might be feeling really tired or exhausted, or there have been a lot of situations in the past where, you know, you had to go down and go up and go down and go up. So I feel like it has been quite a journey for you, but it's coming to an end. Okay, this kind of journey is coming to an end when you see this reading, because I also kind of feel like things are falling into place for you with this transformation. It's like, you know, you're releasing, your new things are coming. It does kind of feel like things are setting into place for you. Yes, we have the Chariot. Okay. I feel like you're moving forward right now. Maybe some of you are not able to see it, but I feel like you are progressing. That's something that Spirit wants to tell you, is that even in the some of you might be noticing this, okay? But some of you might not be noticing this, and that's why you need to hear that you are progressing right now and you are moving forward right now. Although you might feel like you're taking a step back because you might be releasing something for some of you, okay? It just depends on your mindset and your perspective, but some of you might be feeling like you're letting go of things, and that's kind of, why am I going backwards? Some of you might see that as a positive sign, like I am evolving and letting go of things and moving forward. So either way, Spirit wants to let you know that this release is what is moving you forward. In fact, holding on to that, you know, energy is what's preventing you from moving forward. So I feel like releasing something is the way to move forward for you, pile number one. We also have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm hearing something about not being stubborn here for you. We also have the Justice, we have the Hangman. Yeah, I was just speaking about the stagnation and sitting still, and the Hangman is coming up. And we also have the Ten of Wands. So there is a completion, okay? There is an ending of this difficult cycle I feel that you have been going through. And I feel like Spirit also wants to let you know to not hold on to negative energy that is unnecessary for you, because I see like you are currently, with this card, with this Justice card, it feels to me like you're currently trying to push away the negativity from your life, and you're trying to be like, no, that is not what I want a better life for myself. And this is the kind of transformation that's happening for you. But in order for this to take place, you have to push away things that are not serving you anymore and that you don't resonate with. As we see the panda here, it's sort of like, you know, pushing away, it's shoving away the dark energy. It wants to protect its peace. It wants to, you know, stay in the light. So it's pushing away what doesn't resonate with them. So I feel this is kind of what you're meant to do in this time, to just, you know, protect your peace and push away whatever doesn't resonate, whatever doesn't feel right anymore. With the Four of Pentacles, you might be holding on to something really tightly that is meant to be let go of in this time, which will give you more peace. And I feel with the Hanged Man or the Hanged Panda here, you know, changing your perspective about this, which is just what I was talking about, you know, just seeing this release, not as a bad thing, but seeing it as a good thing, that it's helping you progress and move forward and elevate yourself. And I really feel like this is what's going to put an end to this kind of cycle that you have been through of things feeling very weighted or heavy. It does feel to me like there's something in your life that is or has been preventing you from making the progress that you have been wanting, and releasing this thing is what's going to really help you step out of this energy. So I feel like you should just trust yourself and try to find peace and comfort in the moment and in the releasing of things, okay? I feel like that is what's coming through for you today. So let's get your last card, pile number 1, to see if Spirit has any last messages that you need to hear in this time. Okay. So we have the Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Okay, so Spirit wants you to focus moving forward on doing things the right way. Maybe you have gotten yourself in some kind of situation right now because you have been trying to rush things, or you have been trying to jump through hoops or make things happen as quick as possible. So maybe the situation that you're in right now might be because of that. But in general, I feel like moving forward, Spirit wants you to focus on doing things the right way, not rushing them, not taking opportunities just for the sake of having something in this time, you know, just making sure that whatever you let in your life is what needs to be let into your life for a reason, and not just for the sake of having something or for the sake of, you know, saying that we have something. So make sure that moving forward, you're laying down a solid foundation for your path, and you're not, again, trying to jump through hoops or make things, you know, cheat to get something in a faster way. I feel like you should be focusing on just doing things the right way moving forward. And we also have the Groundhog Spirit with time to let go. So yeah, definitely something needs to be let go of something here. You know, I'm definitely picking up that through your pile. There's a lot of messages of letting go of what doesn't resonate anymore. And again, it could be a mindset, it could be people, maybe it's a job for some of you, maybe it's a hobby, whatever it is, you know, it could be so many different things since it's a general reading. But I just feel like Spirit wants to let you know that you're safe to also let go of this thing. Because some of you might be feeling like, oh, what's going to happen if I let go of it? But I also get a message that you are safe to say goodbye to something that is not fulfilling you and it's not making you happy. There is this energy again coming through of protecting your peace and protecting your own happiness. So I feel like pile number 1, that is the message that is meant to find you right now. I hope that this reading resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today. about the message that is meant to reach you right now and the message that Spirit and your angels want to deliver to you when you see this reading. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the Delayed card as well as the Dragonfly charm. Okay, so this is your charm and your card for today. Welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Let's get started and let's see what is your message that is meant to find you right now. Okay, so I'm going to start with some of your oracle cards. And let's see, Spirit Guides and Angels, if you can please give us messages for pile number 2 and those who felt drawn to pile number 2. What message is meant to reach pile number 2 in this time, Spirit? All right, that is your Feather card. Let's get your other oracle cards. Okay, I think that was the one wanting to come out for you. And let's get one more. For pile number 2, Spirit, what message is meant to reach them in this time? All right, so I'm going to start with your cards here and let's take a look. Pile number 2, what is your message? We're going to get your tarot cards as we go along the way. So we have the Vulture bird coming through for you. Accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth to begin. Oh, wow. Wow. This is one of the, I want to say, more powerful messages from this deck. It is a very powerful message, right? Accept the inevitable. And Spirit is being very straightforward with you, I want to say, because you might need to hear this in a very straightforward way. Your message might be in a very straightforward way because it's the only way for you to really realize this, perhaps, okay? But accept the inevitable, right? Let go of the past and welcome a rebirth to begin. So Spirit wants to send you this message to let you know to just let go of whatever happened and what didn't happen, what didn't work out, or what was meant to be, or whatever. I feel like you really need to completely let go of that and just turn around right now. In this moment when this reading is finding you, Spirit wants you to completely release the past and turn around so that you can allow this rebirth to take place in your life, because I feel like this has been trying to come in for you, pile number 2, but perhaps you have been delaying it. And with the Dragonfly, this is transformative energy. So I feel like there has been this transformation trying to come into your life, but you have been delaying it. You have been delaying it because you have been maybe refusing or not allowing yourself to, release the past, let go of the past. So I really feel like this message is finding you to really open up your eyes, perhaps, that it's time to let go of the past, release, what happened, what didn't happen, and completely turn around and see life from a new starting point for yourself. Like, I really feel like a rebirth is wanting to take place for you, but it's not going to as long as you don't allow it to take place, okay? So let's see your other 2 cards. We also have Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. So some of you have been overthinking, I feel. Some of you might have been overthinking, and that is also what has been holding you back. But I feel like there needs to be a change of perspective. I also got a very interesting message with this card of how something is going to happen really doesn't matter. Okay, some of you maybe are overthinking what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and this and that. And I feel like Spirit wants to tell you none of that matters, When the universe is taking place, when Spirit is taking place, none of that matters. Zoom out, common ground, okay? So I feel like Spirit wants you to take yourself out of that that spotter, constantly overthinking, constantly revisiting certain events and trying to analyze them or something like that. I feel like you need to be put back into the present moment and just be present, okay? There needs to be a change of perspective from your side. We also have the full moon in Virgo, the harvest perfection. Okay, celebrate your achievements and strive for excellence, harnessing the full moon's energy to refine your work and improve your life. Wow, okay. I also feel like Spirit wants you to focus on your work right now, pile number 2. I feel like right now where you are in your life, first of all, you need to hear that you've come a long way. You know, you might be, especially with the Virgo energy coming through, you might be somebody who is really striving for excellence, or, you know, you might have very high goals for yourself. But first of all, I feel like you should stop a little bit and just, you know, recognize how far you've come up until this point. Because some of you are not realizing that, and it's making you feel like you've done nothing, when in reality, you just need to pause a little bit and realize that, hey, I've actually had some major achievements, and I've had, you know, compared to myself 5 years before, I've come a pretty far away. So I feel like Spirit, first of all, wants you to pause a little bit, you know, zoom out. There's this energy of, first of all, pause, especially with common ground, like find the present moment and realize and accept, celebrate that you have achieved so much up until now. After that, it's okay to strive for more. It's okay to strive for more excellence. You know, you have the free will to do so. And also, I feel like Spirit wants you to use the spirit of your life to focus on your work, focus on your skills, and refining your work, refining your projects, refining your skills. I do feel like this part of your life does want your attention, your work in this time. But I feel like also what's really important is to not delay the rebirth that's trying to take place for you, because the more you delay it, the longer it's going to take for it to come. I feel like in your situation, it's not more so that you need to be patient with yourself and your growth. It feels like you have surpassed that stage, but maybe there is something that's still holding you back in the past. Okay, there might be a certain event, a certain situation, a certain person that occurred that you're maybe still trying to make it happen, you're still trying to fix it, or you're still trying to understand about something from the past. So there's something in your past that is keeping your attention from the future, or from, you know, a rebirth taking place for you. So I feel like you're seeing this reading to remind you to open up your eyes, your perspective, to let go of what needs to be let go of and let the rebirth take place in your life. So this is a very major, very powerful message for you, pile number 2. Let's see your tarot cards. What do you need to hear, pile number 2, in this time? Spirit, what message do you have for pile number 2 in terms of this? Okay, 2 of Swords. I feel like you need to make a decision right now, whether you're going to move on or be where you are currently. So there needs to be a decision in order to move forward, is also, I feel like, what Spirit wants to say. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like your message is kind of coming through in a very straightforward way, in a very like bold, honest way. Maybe you're that type of people who just needs to hear it straightforward and not beat around the bush in order to do it, you know, in order to make it your, I was gonna say, in order to make it click in your mind, right? So you might need to hear this message in a more straightforward way. But with the 2 of Swords, I feel like you need to make a decision right now. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So 2 aces, and both with the Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, I feel like in terms of your career, it's time to be creative. I feel it's time to create something, okay? Use your inspiration, use your ideas in terms of your work to create something. I feel like right now, this is where you should be focusing work-wise, is in the form of creation, and not delaying the process of this creation, the process of this idea. Because look at this, 9 of Pentacles. It's gonna give you a lot. And it's gonna give you everything that you have been trying to manifest. I feel like, you know, because the 9 of Pentacles, it's not necessarily talking just about money. Nine of Pentacles is a lifestyle, guys. It's a lifestyle of wealth, of luxury, of status, stability. It's a symbol. So I feel like this kind of idea or this creative project that you need to start in terms of your work is going to give you the lifestyle that you've always wanted to have. The lifestyle of you know, wealth, luxury for some of you, and fame, recognition, of having status, okay? Being praised. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so a lot of cards of Pentacles here. Let me just see your last card. We have the Ace of Swords. Look at these 3 aces. Wow. So Ace of Swords is showing up in your reading, I feel like, as being more strict, okay? Being more cutthroat in a certain situation. I feel like this has to do with your past, because the sword a lot of time can represent cutting something out of our life, right? It doesn't, and you might need to do this in a very sort of cutthroat, stern way, and just end it, okay? That something just needs to be ended right now for you in order to have a rebirth. It needs to, you know, happen in this moment right now, because as long as you prolong the process, it's just going to cause a delay, as we see with the card here that you felt drawn to. So you not releasing something is delaying your transformation, is what Spirit wants to say to you. And the faster you cut something out of your life, the faster you release the past, the faster you're going to have your transformation, okay? Now I feel with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, it feels like right now you need to focus on creation in terms of your work. So, you know, doing creative work, working on projects, collaborations for some of you. I feel like you need to use your inspiration, your fire, your passion right now to create in terms of your work. Okay, I feel like this is what you should be focusing and being determined, being focused, being, you know, not with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you might need to have a very stern, cutthroat sort of approach right now in terms of just not letting things that are not good for you get to you. Okay, so really having strong boundaries. Okay, I think that's the best way to word it. I feel like right now you should be focusing on having very strong boundaries. So let's get your last card, pile number 2, to see what is the last message that is meant to reach you. Spirit, what is the last message you have for pile 2? Co-create with Spirit, okay? So I feel like Spirit also wants to let you know that you're not gonna do this alone, okay? When you trust the process of Spirit and the universe, you're not doing things alone, and things are not going to feel hard, or they're not going to feel like you're pushing to make something happen, because when you're doing it along with the universe, you're going to get all of the support that you need along the way. But as long as you're doing maybe something just by yourself, then it is on you, right? So I feel like in this transformation, Spirit is trying to help you, but you need to work with Spirit to get the help, right? You need to work with the universe to get the help. We have the Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, so you know, turn knowledge into wisdom. I feel like this is talking about reflecting and see what you can learn from your past experience. You know, all of the knowledge that you have been given through your experiences, through life, through the way things have happened, or, you know, what has happened. Try to notice the patterns and turn that into wisdom for yourself, because I feel like this is really going to help you to, you know, move on from this situation. And we also have the Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Yeah, so with the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is the kind of thing that I was picking up of, you know, being a bit more cutthroat and just knowing your worth, knowing what you deserve, having strong boundaries around you, protecting yourself. Okay, I feel like in this time you might need to be a bit more harsh maybe, but you know, I feel like this is what life is asking of you in this time to, it doesn't necessarily have to be harsh, but it's just being, having boundaries, okay? I feel like that is the best way I can put it. Just having boundaries in this time is really going to help you to have a rebirth and elevate your life. So pile number 2, I feel like that is the message that's coming through for you today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about the message that is meant to reach you right now from your spirit guides and your angels, and what you need to hear in the time when this reading is finding you. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys felt drawn to the gift card as well as the heart lock charm. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Let's get started right away for you, and let's see what is the message that is meant to reach you right now. So I'm going to start with some oracle cards for you as usual, and let's see what is happening for you, pile number 3. Spirit, what message is meant to reach pile number 3 in this time? Pile number 3 and those who felt drawn to pile number 3. What message is meant to find pile number 3 in this time, Spirit? What does pile number 3 need to hear right now? What do you want to say? Okay, so I'm going to start with your feather card here. And let's start, let's see. Okay, so we have the owl for you. It says, your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Okay, so first of all, follow your intuition, pile number 3. Maybe in terms of making a decision or moving forward with your life. Interesting, because you have the heart lock charm, right? It's almost like I heard your heart knows the secret, or your heart knows what to do. You know, your intuition, your instincts. I feel like they're on point right now, and it's sort of like you know what you need to do. So follow your gut feeling about something, follow your intuition in your current situation. Let's see your other cards. We also have the empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Or okay, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay, and we also have the fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. Okay, I feel like Spirit wants you to not carry anything that is not yours to carry in this time. Okay, I feel like for some of you, pile number 3, you need to hear that you should be, I don't know, I'm hearing you should be really focusing on your own thing in this time and your own business and what you're doing. And not necessarily carrying loads that are not yours to carry. So this might be even energy from other people in your life, but it could also be energy that you're just putting onto yourself, you know, certain expectations maybe, or certain, you know, just things or plans that you may be putting upon yourself that are not yours to carry. Because I feel like Spirit really wants you to, you know, surrender in this time, fall into the arms of the universe, into the arms of Spirit. It sort of feels like move forward with a decision or with your intuition and your instinct, and Spirit and the universe will do its part to support you and to help you. And I feel like you should be really like releasing and not accepting energy that is not yours to carry. Okay, absorbing what's not yours. And then we have surrender. So I'm seeing like right now you might be holding on to or carrying things that are just not yours to carry. Okay, they're not your worries to carry, they're not your energies, not your feelings, not your duties or obligations. And whether it's universally or it might be connected with certain relationships or things in your life, I feel like your Spirit wants you to, you know, just release what is not your job to do in your lifetime. Okay, we also have the new moon in Cancer, the nurtures reflection. Use this time to reflect on your emotional needs and connect with your intuition, drawing on Cancer's caring and intuitive energy. So yeah, definitely for sure. I feel in this time Spirit wants you to connect with your intuition, pile number 3, because your intuition knows what it needs to do, right? Your instinct, it knows what you need to do. So by connecting with it, automatically you will get clarity on what to do next, okay? And I feel like connecting with our intuition a lot of times might require us to, you know, let go of the hows, let go of the whys, let go of the plan, or let go of certain things in our life that we're absorbing that are not our job to do. You know, we also have used this time to reflect on your emotional needs. So this is what I was saying with, there might be certain things in your life right now that are taking away your energy. And I feel like you should be focusing on your emotional needs right now, what you need in this time. And it feels like you need the help in this time. Which is what I was speaking up in the beginning, you know, with you minding your own business and you doing what is best for you in this time. So really focus on yourself. Pile number 3, I feel like right now you need your help, you need your focus and your attention, because I feel like you're at a point where you are maybe making some important decisions, or you really need to connect with your intuition to move forward in the right way. So just take a step back and let go of what is not your weight to carry. Connect with your intuition, follow your intuition, because I feel like you know what you need to do. You just need to trust your intuition and trust that spirit is going to support you. Okay, trust that spirit is going to support your intuitive hints. So let's get your tarot cards. Especially, you know, with the mirror here, and I feel like you do need a bit of reflection to, you know, sort of group what is my job and what is not my job, okay? Very interesting message. For pile number 3, Spirit, what message do you want to give them? Those who felt drawn to pile number 3. I really feel like you need some kind of like healing right now, because I did see the 9 of Wands, and some of you are just very exhausted from carrying some kind of burden that is like really, it wasn't meant to be yours, or you shouldn't be, you know, participating in something like that. We have the Chariot, which is about moving forward. We also have the Magician. Okay, so moving forward, we have energy of manifestation here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so something in terms of your career here is manifesting. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. We have the Hierophant. Okay. And we also have the King of Cups. So I feel like maybe some of you right now, since the Ace of Pentacles is showing up, I do kind of feel like you might be at the point where you need to connect with your intuition in order to know what to do next for your career, or what steps to take next for your career. And in that way, I feel like that's where you need your intuition, because it's going to lead you down to the right path. If you listen to your intuition and you take the steps that you are intuitively feeling, and you have this instinct for them, they're going to lead you down a path for your career that's like something that you want to manifest, I'm seeing here. Now with the Hierophant, I really feel like some of you, you might be dealing with is people telling you the opposite things, okay? Or maybe your mind is even telling you the opposite things. Because I feel with the Hierophant, we see like this contrast here. Is like from one side of the year, we have like this just air coming out, and then the other side, it comes out as a rainbow. So I feel like you need to transmute this energy that's happening in your life right now. Like you need to, you know, not take it as you hear it or as you see it. You need to be a little bit delusional, I'm not gonna lie, especially with the Magician, because I feel like you might be trying to manifest something here. A bit of delusion is going to be required in order to make this work, and a bit of belief, and just ignoring, right, what you don't resonate with, and what maybe is somebody else's experience. Because the kind of thing I'm seeing for you is like maybe somebody is sharing their experience and like, oh, this didn't work out for them. So you're kind of taking that in, you're absorbing that energy, and you're like, oh, well, it's not going to work for me. So what am I going to do now? You know, what if I follow my intuition and it doesn't work? So this is the kind of situation that you might be finding yourself in. And I feel like Spirit wants you to, you know, just because it happened to somebody doesn't mean it's going to happen to you, and doesn't mean that it's going to apply to you. So try to ignore any negative or, you know, energies or things that you just are not for you, okay? They're not for you. Don't absorb those kinds of energy. And I feel like with the King of Cups, let more love into your life, let more light into your life, be more present in the moment, be more genuine with your approach, do things out of love is I also feel like what Spirit wants to say to you. Like if you act from your intuition, from a space of your heart, you're gonna get it right. And just remember that we all have our own journey. So just because something applies for you doesn't mean that it's going to apply for somebody else, or just because something applied for somebody else doesn't mean it's going to apply for you. So I feel like you need to have that open-minded kind of perspective to, you know, allow your life take course as it's supposed to take for you, and not trying to compare it to other people or to other situations. I feel like when it comes to this manifestation for you, you shouldn't have rules set in place in terms of how this is going to manifest and how this is going to progress based on your experience or other people's experiences. So just, I feel in terms of this, like, it does feel like you're trying to manifest something in your career or some kind of progress in your career. And I do feel like you're going to have to be a bit more delusional or open-minded in terms of how this is going to happen. And what is your job is to listen to your intuition and follow your gut, follow your instincts, act out of love and genuine passion. I feel like it's the universe and Spirit are really going to help you out here. Because we have fall into my arms, surrender, right? Spirit is saying as long as you surrender and you do what you're meant to do, everything else is going to be taken care of. So let's see your last card, pile number 3. What is the last message that you need to hear? We do have embrace the in-between. So I feel like right now you're kind of in that energy of a transition where you're neither there or neither there, and it feels a bit maybe confusing. That's why you might be finding yourself in this energy, but just embrace that you are right now in the phase of in between things are, you know, manifesting or changing around you. So just embrace that energy. And we also have the vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. So I also feel like some of you need to hear that all of your hard work or all of your efforts from the past are not going to waste. Okay, you need to hear that the journey that you've been on and, you know, the process that you've been through is not for nothing. It's not for a waste. And what you have been doing in the past, it's going to come into play right now. It's going to, you know, some of you might be feeling like, oh, I've been doing this for so long, but I'm not seeing anything. So Spirit wants to let you know, like, nothing is to waste. And that period of preparation that you have been through, it's going to come into play, perhaps, you know, right now, because you're seeing this reading. So nothing is wasted. Nothing that you've done in the past is going to go to waste. Don't let that dim you down, okay? So just focus on the present moment, focus on your intuition and your instincts, and just let go of the baggage, the weight that is not yours to be carried. Trust the universe, trust that Spirit is going to catch you and give you the opportunities that you need. So pile number 3, I feel like that is the message that I have for you today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.